In today's video, we debate whether Kung Fu Hot Dog has piles. And if so, what is he gonna do about them?
Now, either I have a bad case of piles, or that previous broadcast microphone I've used has mysteriously vanished. Hi there, my name is Snarky J, and when I begin my videos, I make sure to wear something really skimpy to entice my male simps. Snarky J. Not much of a content creator, but what she makes up for in good looks and scantily clad cosplay makes me feel so glad I'm a fan, a lurker of hers. But in today's video, ladies and gentlemen, it's Ubisoft all over again. I thought I'd quit talking about these guys. But when your CEO, Mr. Ferret Man himself, EULA, who likes to spend his time locked away in his closet. Yes, I'm implying that he is indeed a gay lord. He comes from Paris, France, after all. He likes to mix it up with the drag queens on a Saturday night into a Sunday morning. Because between you and me, Mr. Gimo likes to daub the Moulin Rouge and make a complete ass of himself and a tit of himself in front of the world press and media when he comes out with an absolutely ridiculous statement that even I could not believe this. Now, I didn't cover this story because I believe I was otherwise occupied with caring responsibilities for my mother, who is doing absolutely well, if you want to know. But on the 8th of July, Pirate Nation saw this clause in the End User License Agreement, or EULA for short, not to be confused with Uma Thurman. If you own an Ubisoft game, such as The Division, which requires online connectivity to play against other people around the world, well, guess what? You can no longer do that, because once Ubisoft goes in there and shuts that down, you are supposed to, wait for it, I cannot believe I'm actually saying this. Ubisoft wants you to destroy that game and never speak of this ever again. I know this is an old story, ladies and gentlemen. It's a few days old, but like I said, I had to talk about it because Ubisoft's now... they've got a reply. They've got a response because, oh, lo and behold, when you give a company like Ubisoft a big punch in the nards, they have to come back with a, oh, listen, guys, you just misunderstood what we said. At this point, why the F do we care, Ubisoft?
This lady is my wife. You should be ashamed.
If this lady is your wife, you should be ashamed.
Never say die. I am eagle. Never look back.
Zootalo, because Yves Jamal likes to pop his thumb out of his asshole and pass it around the office for all of his employees to sniff, because he will have them fooled that he uses a bidet. Bidet, the origin of France, okay, where they clean their bottom holes to smell nice and fresh, like I do every single day. And did you know that when I don't need to do number 2, I still use the bidet anyway for my watering pleasure? Because unlike Mr. Gimo, my conscience, just like my bumhole, is nice and clear and clean. I've got the old Assassin's Creed, the old Splinter Cell games, which don't require, unless they've got a multiplayer component, online connectivity. So what are you going to do, Ubisoft? You're going to try and send some virus down my telephone line and to destroy my 360, PlayStation 4 or a PlayStation 3 because I'm playing one of your old games? That's why, folks, I love old tech. Old tech is the best. This has to be the most ridiculous line I've seen, because it sounds like a threat. A quote from the EULA stated, "You and Ubisoft or its licensors may terminate this EULA at any time for any reason. This EULA will terminate automatically if you fail to comply with any other terms and conditions of the end user license agreement Are you f***ing kidding me? Holy shit. You must destroy all copies. So all those hours you put in of gameplay, the money you saved to buy the game, maybe getting some freebies on the side, but now you must destroy the game. I mean, it's not only anti-consumer, but it proves my point yet again that the gamers, bro, they do not care about you. It's like your favorite film studio. You might walk to the local cinema. You might watch James Gunn's Superman about 50 times. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be a crazy story out there where somebody has done that. And don't look at me. I'm only watching it one more time and I'm done. But seriously, if someone did that, do you think he'll make the news headlines? No. Do you think he'll get the attention of James Gunn? No, because he don't care. He just wants to move forward with the next thing he's doing for the DCU. So that's my point, folks. Doesn't matter how much of a passionate fan base there is out there. And there are a handful of people that do appreciate their fans, like the guys at IdTech, John Carmack, who I'm thinking of. But again, he's gone off a bit of the wazoo, hasn't he? While Ubisoft maintains that the language, probably written in fucking French, is not new and dates back to prehistoric times, critics argue it exemplifies an anti-consumer approach that undermines the value of purchased games. As noted in this article, this clause is not new. It's been around for 10 years, but we thought no one would ever discover what we were getting up to, because Ubisoft at this stage do not care anymore. Remember, folks, and I like to remind you about this, they not only gave us Yasuke, a fictional black samurai, and Assassin's Creed Shadows. Again, you got a black person and you're calling the game Shadows. I don't know what to think anymore.
Do you care?
Not at all.
What a gay day.
And then the year before that, Star Wars Outlaws, where you take a beautiful hombrelita like Humbly Gonzalez and you turn her inside out to make her look like the Wicked Witch of the East.
Two reasons why everybody's talking about the uglification of Kate Beth from the new Star Wars game.
I'm sorry?
Number one, making her ugly to make her look realistic in 2024. Kate Beth's appearance is based on a beautiful actress from Venezuela, but this has nothing to do with the actress herself, but with the way her face has been animated.
What? What's that?
I really do not understand what is going on with video gaming in the West anymore. Is it any wonder why titles like Wu Chang Fallen Feathers is going up and up the Steam charts, because people can't wait to play that game in 2 weeks' time? A buxom, lovely looking oriental lady with big baboobas smashing things in her way. It could be an unexpected hit or a tit, depending on your interpretation of that. But Yves Guillemot, if he steps down, if they get rid of the Guillemot family altogether, bring in a brand new set of young, fresh imaginations and faces, you never know, we might get a turnaround. But that's wishful thinking, folks, like China Crisis. Again, they have done this deal with Tencent, and Tencent, it seems, aren't really doing much in the grand scheme of things. Maybe Tencent are the mustache twirling villains of the piece, because maybe, and I'm only speculating here, folks, that they want things within Ubisoft to start crumbling from the inside out, and then they might make a move in and purchase the company. Now, I'm not a businessman, or a woman for that matter, but honestly, you can see where I'm going with this, right? It's just probably plausible this could actually happen. But hey, Ubisoft, I own your games. Many millions of other people have bought your games. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Microsoft or Sony issue similar statements down the line much later on. Hey, fuck you gamers. I'm glad you bought our stuff and you made us rich, but now the time has come and everything must come to an end. Yeah, we want you to destroy all copies of your games. Well, first of all, it's like the TV license for the BBC. How are you going to force people to pay for a TV license when they don't watch that garbage channel? It's the same with video games. What, you're going to send around a task force to each and every house to see if they own a copy that you legally bought many years ago of Assassin's Creed Black Flag? Of course that will never happen, because if that did, well, then we really are living in a red state, aren't we, folks? But on that one, ladies and gentlemen, if you came here expecting to see Snarky J and you got me instead, well, I can't do anything about that. I don't have her shapely curves or her ample-sized bosoms, but I do my best to stand here and make a fool of myself for your viewing pleasure. And I'll catch you catching me catching her for the return of the next video.